So the 5K app has been updated. Parkrun purchased the 5K app last year and did say they wouldn't make any significant changes to the app until there'd been some consultation, etc. I presume this must have happened as now there is a mandatory update for the app. I believe this is on Android only at the moment. From what I've read online, Apple hasn't yet received this update. So let's get into it, see what's changed, see what I like, and perhaps a couple of things I'm not so sure about. So on opening the app, we see straight away the parkrun branding, including their orange colour that they often go with. At the top of the new welcome screen, we can see how many parkruns I've attended, in how many locations, what my current PB is, and how many times I've volunteered. The next section below shows me the latest event that I attended, which was volunteering at Beacon Juniors. Tapping on that will bring up all of my recent attendances, including Walsall Arboretum last week, Beacon the week before, Coventry, etc. Going back to the main screen, we see in the middle the parkrun planner, and this is one of the big changes that they've brought in. This allows you to put in parkruns you are intending to go to in the next few weeks. I say next few weeks. When you click on it, you actually can put parkruns in all the way till the end of November. It does show each Saturday and will highlight certain special days that are on those Saturdays. For example, Thanksgiving in the USA, Malaysia Day, some national day somewhere, Canada Day, I don't know, all these different days. They're not related to where I live, they are international. Saturday, I have programmed in Arrow Valley as I was intending to go there tomorrow. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to attend as I have a puncture on my car, so I might not be able to drive there, but we'll see. I'm not going to change that. I'm going to see what happens if I go to a different parkrun, whether it says you intended to go to Arrow Valley, but you actually went to this one, or whether it'll just override it, which is what I expect it will do. I'm not entirely sure, aside from personal planning, how much use this will be. I mean, will parkrun use these figures to see if everyone's planning on going to a particular parkrun? I don't know. Are friends able to see where you've planned in for the future? I also don't know. But these are sort of things that maybe would bring a bit more functionality. At the bottom of this screen, we can see how many more events I need to attend in order to achieve my next milestone, which is 250 for runs, and my next milestone, which is 100 for volunteers. And that is basically everything that's on the front screen. Now, clicking on extras brings up some more menu options. Barcode just takes you to your barcode. Clubs allows you to search for clubs. I don't know what that means. I mean, does it bring up clubs? It's not doing anything. I think you have to have a particular club name which you can join. Activities basically is just what I've done at Parkrun recently. Favourite shows, as it did before, my favourite parkruns, but that takes you back to the planner. The challenges is your challenges as normal. Leagues, so you can join some leagues. Again, you can create your own, or there's private ones, public ones. There are ones you can join. I don't actually know what these mean. I presume they're about around the number of times you've attended, that sort of thing, but I'll look at that another time. Friends, obviously, is the same as before. You can see your friends. And then there's Toolbox and Settings. Settings just is the usual. App Settings. Toolbox takes you into a whole range of new menus again, including Statistics, which isn't hugely useful. It just shows you the total number of parkrunners that have attended each week, really. That big dip is COVID, when it wasn't running. You can change it to different areas just to see, but I mean, Finland had a bit of a drop there, didn't they? Anyway, I'm not sure how much use that is. About gives you the updated parkrun number. This is definitely updated because it was 4.0 yesterday and now it's 4.1. So it is being updated. News. Pace calculator. I think this is something new. This allows you to put in what time you would like to finish, and then it tells you how fast you would need to run each kilometre, and then how much faster than your current best is you would need to run. So I think it'd be nice if that was in splits, or if you could, you know, positive, negative split, add some alterations, that sort of things. That would be good, but you know, it's just a little feature. Perhaps I'll develop it in the future. Special events will be for Christmas and New Year, so that'll be later in the year. Most events table. Again, I didn't see this in the previous version of the app, but this shows who has attended the most different parkruns. And considering parkrun often gives the impression it doesn't like tourism that much from an environmental point of view, this is an interesting thing to have. So Paul there at the top has apparently attended 783 different parkruns. So he's well ahead. Then you can add on your freedom runs and not parkruns. I don't really bother with that sort of thing. Reviews is a little odd in that it just shows you all the reviews that have been put on recently. There's no filtering, no searching. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of parkruns. So it basically just dumps from all around the world, it appears, just the latest reviews. I don't know, maybe people find it interesting, but surely there has to be some kind of filtering in that for it to be worthwhile. And then help gives you help, apparently. Events brings up the map like normal. Now, it is normally zoomed in. I've just zoomed out slightly on that. This hasn't changed particularly. You've still got the main parkruns. You've still got the junior parkruns. And you can see your Veroni map. Why is it? Oh, junior parkrun. There we go. There we go. So then you've got your map of where you've been. And you can also change it to the event numbers, which was one of the newer features that they added in the previous version of the Parkrun app. As I say, that's not changed particularly. And then profile, this, as far as I can see, is what was the front screen previously. So everything that was previously on the front screen when you open the 5K app appears to be in here. So technically, I don't think anything's particularly changed. You've got all of your P-index, your V-index, you've got your milestones, your best efforts, your tendencies, all those sorts of things are in there. You can still get your barcode. I mean, there is a dedicated barcode button at the bottom there. You've still got all your challenges that are in there that you can get through from the other app as well, your events. All these are basically taking you through to a similar sort of information that you can previously get from the events tab. So, what do I like about it? Well, I mean, it is a bright, new, clean design. I mean, it looks good, doesn't it, really? You know, it's quite good for an app. The Parkrun Planner, I think that's nice enough. As I say, I don't know if Parkrun will use it to try and predict tendencies at places, or if friends will be able to see what events you've got planned, so you can try and use it as a bit of a, a meetup tool. I don't know. But yeah, that's really kind of the only major feature they've added. Well, what don't I like? There's a couple of things I don't like. The Parkrun Planner, I did like it. I also don't like it, only because it's a bit irritating that it shows you the previous two runs on the 21st where I ran and the 22nd where I volunteered on a Sunday. But if you tap on those, it doesn't bring them up. You have to go to the other section to bring them up. It's a minor thing. I don't like the volunteers, that I think that's just a bit of a poor choice there, that it scrolls on to the next line. I don't particularly like the bold font they've gone with. I think that's probably just a personal choice, but I'm just not that keen on that bold font. And then on the events thing, the Nendi, I'm not sure if that's Times New Roman under where it says Dudley. Again, I don't like that. Again, this is all just picky things, really. So overall, I think it's a positive step forward for the 5K app, which is now the Parkrun app. Hopefully, they'll carry on improving. Let me know what you think.